almost every morning at 4 a.m. with lightning and thunder.
You're probably wondering how we got to Guaymas, since we last left you in the Channel Islands off the coast of California. After provisioning in San Diego, we sped south along Mexico's Baja Peninsula, weary of the upcoming hurricane season, only relaxing once we rounded Cabo and headed back north into the Sea of Cortez. But when the temps and humidity soared and our engine became less than reliable, we sailed over to Guaymas. Over the past 3 months in the Sea of Cortez, we've explored remote white sand beaches, enjoyed some new water sports, had some raging bonfires on the beach, spent countless hours escaping the heat below the water's surface, experienced my first and hopefully last bout of seasickness, had an amazing encounter with a whale shark, met some incredible people, and rode out Tropical Storm Blanca, who spewed more dust than rain.
We came to Guaymas after our engine was acting up. Every time we'd start it and get underway, we'd hear a pretty awful kind of thwack, 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 thwack from the prop shaft. So we assumed that something had been knocked out of alignment at some point, or maybe it slowly changed out of alignment. The engine was installed improperly when they upgraded to a Beta 30, and they didn't leave the adjusting nut on our engine mount on the bottom. So having to kind of think out of the box, and instead of just turning a nut to align it, we've had to go get parts from hardware stores and try to source sort of a slotted shim, something that you, like this, that you can slide in and level the engine with the prop shaft. And this is homemade because we had to grind our own after going to the hardware stores and nobody had anything like it. So we made our own out of electrical faceplates.
We completed our work, and it was time to head out on the town. Clowns are a popular form of entertainment in Mexico, and one night, on a walk with Nika, Eric got roped into the action. After Eric's dramatic Titanic reenactment, he gained a little notoriety around town, getting recognized on the street even weeks later.
Claro que sí, y en Churromanía tenemos elotes, cócteles de elote.
Delicioso.
Muy rico.
Here on Resolute, we love our street food. These are tacos dorados from the band Town Way. It's like a little bit of shredded beef, carne deshebrada, and it's awesome. Beef and cabbage and some really good hot sauce. We're sewing a shade because it's really hot out and we desperately need it so we don't die when we're sitting in the cockpit. But we actually have no idea what we're doing because we've never sewn anything before, so.
How hot is it today?
It's like 104, I think last time I checked, so ridiculous.
Where are we right now?
Guaymas, Mexico, that's where we're at.
No,
Hottest
like what?
place in the world.
No, what building?
Some random room in the marina here that we commandeered because we can lay stuff out. And it's shady.
What's going on right outside?
So we have no idea what they're doing, but it's some sort of work party with some really sweet music and taking advantage of it. And the food smells amazing. We love Mexico.
the shade for the first time. Let's see how we did. Not too bad. 95 degrees instead of 105. Much better. It's Mexico's Independence Day tomorrow, so there's supposed to be a big party tonight, and we've been really excited to go all day, and now it's 9:30, and the party doesn't really start until midnight, and we're tired, so we're drinking coffee.
September 16th marks 205 years since Mexico began their fight for independence from Spain, and they celebrate it in style. The main road was closed down and it overflowed with families and vendors while two bands competed for the crowd's attention. The entire event culminated in a speech from the mayor and the closest fireworks display I have ever seen. The next day, the kids took over, marching almost 2 miles in the blistering 100-degree heat. Spending this much time in Mexico, we couldn't help but notice the high rates of poverty. So we asked Javier about it.
My name is Javier Hernandez. I make my regular job here right now. I make $120 a week. And I work from Monday to Sunday, 7 days. And it's hard, man. I have a wife, 2 kids, and all I do for them.
Javier works long hours, night and day, at odd jobs around the marina to make do, and his story echoes other Mexicans we have talked to. The minimum wage in Mexico is a mere $5 per day, and although some living expenses are significantly cheaper, we have found that things like goods and food items are comparable to those in the U.S. We borrowed a friend's car and we're driving around Guaymas, checking some things out, seeing some places that our feet and the bus system can take us. Shrimping season started on Sunday, supposedly, so we're gonna go try and find some shrimp and maybe make some shrimp scampi tonight. And it looks like one of the shrimp boats are leaving port right now, so maybe we can catch up with them and buy some shrimp off of them. We couldn't resist stopping at the first clam shack we saw, and we weren't disappointed.
Blanca?
After searching most of the morning, we found where the locals pull up their pangas and offload their catch. The entire family gets involved, removing the fish and shrimp from the nets, then cleaning and deheading the shrimp. It was really incredible to see these families working so closely together, making a living off the sea.
$6
Gonna make a lot of shrimp scampi.
Yeah.